and sisters in the movement. In this video, I would like to present some insights about the application of our methodology. In the statutes of the movement, we read, number 7, we seek to give glory to God and make the kingdom of Christ present in the hearts of all people and in society, by our sanctification in the state of life and condition of the life to which God has called us, and by personal and communal apostolic action. And then number 8, to fulfill our mission, we seek to make present the mystery of Christ, who goes out to people, reveals the love of his heart to them, gathers them together, and forms them as apostles and Christian leaders, sends them out, and accompanies them as they collaborate in the evangelization of people and of society. I want to focus on the second paragraph at this moment. There are some very important elements here. Christ goes out to people. He has an evangelization drive. Christ reveals the love of his heart to them. He shares his spiritual life. Christ gathers them together. He integrates them into a team, an apostolic college. Christ forms them. He instructs them. He gives them formation. Christ sends them out. He gives them an apostolate. But more, he makes them apostles. And then Christ accompanies them. He gives them personal accompaniment, spiritual direction, mentoring. All of these areas need to be present in the movement for it to thrive. Our rule of life talks about these areas in the following terms: spiritual life, formation, apostolate, personal accompaniment, and team life. Another way of seeing these systems is through the classical affair. Every section the director needs to attend to the following areas: apostolate, formation, integration, resources, and evangelization. And so the movement is like a living organism. In the human body, we have different organ systems that need to be well balanced. Among them, we have the circulatory, the respiratory, digestive, and nervous systems. They all need to be balanced in order for the body to be healthy. If one of these systems is sick, the body is sick. None of them can survive at the expense of the others. And so it is in the movement. It is a body. The different systems need to be balanced in the movement for it to thrive. The only way for this to take place is to organize the movement around these different areas. And so every section director is to have a driver who commits to promote health in each one of these areas. At the level of the section, we need someone in charge of apostolate, someone in charge of formation, someone in charge of integration, someone in charge of resources and evangelization mission. And yet, we should not just stop there at the level of the section. The same has to take place at the team level. To support the team captain or the team leader, we have one of the members in the team to specialize in each one of the areas, who has the responsibility and commitment for health in each one of them. And so if we do this, we're going to cover the different spiritual needs of every one of our members. The need of significance is covered through evangelization by providing a sense of mission. The need for support and fellowship is covered by integration into team and the section. The needs for spiritual development and instruction is covered by formation that is applied at the level of the team, but also at the level of the section. We have retreats. And then the need for self-giving and the sharing of our gifts is covered by apostolate. The need of detachment, finally, in spiritual poverty is practiced by sharing our resources. This call for the participation of all members, not just for the leadership of the movement. So let us all be builders and not just spiritual consumers in the movement. The spiritual consumer will eventually die of lethargy and acedia. But I know that we have many of you who in leadership and in other areas are constantly giving of yourself. It requires sacrifice, it requires patience, it requires a lot of love. But let us all continue serving in this vineyard of the Lord, bringing His kingdom to our members and through our members to many others. Thank you very much. God bless you.